Okay, so now let's look at these problems here. We are going to look at the coefficients separately from the variables. So these are just regular old normal numbers that we've been working with all year long. -3 times 2 is -6 times 5 is -30. So that's going to be my coefficient. Now we look at our variables. Since the bases are all the same, they're all a, we can add these exponents. So we have -6 plus a +4. So -6 plus +4 is -2. And -2 plus a +2 is 0. So we wind up with a to the 0 power. Well, what is anything to the 0 power? 1. So what we wind up with is -30 times 1, which is of course just plain old -30. Okay, the code word for this video is eraser. So if you are working on these corrections, you need to write the word eraser on your sheet so that I can give you full credit for watching the video. All right, for part B, we need to use our rainbow rule and raise everything that's inside the parentheses to the -2nd power. So let's just rewrite this kind of one at a time. So the first one is -5 to the -2nd power. Then we have D, but now we can multiply these exponents since that's what the rainbow rule or the power of power rule tells us to do. -6 times a -2 is actually a +12. Okay, and now for the x, I'm going to multiply those two exponents, and a +5 times a -2 is a -10. Okay, so we've got a little bit of cleaning up to do because a couple of these things are not very happy. So let's start off with who is happy. Well, the D is happy. He has a positive exponent, so he just stays exactly where he is. Okay, so that is going to be D to the 12th on the top. Now, the other two are complaining, right? The X isn't happy. He wants to go down to the bottom, so we move him down to the bottom. And now, once we put him there, he's happy. So his exponent is now +10. This is the problem where most of y'all went wrong, okay? This is -5 to the -2nd power. That's basically saying that this -5 wants to go down to the bottom and be raised to the 2nd power. So this is -5 to the +2nd power now that we've moved it. Okay, well, we can clean this up a little bit because -5 to the 2nd power is 25. So our final answer is going to be D to the 12th over 25x to the 10th. Please don't remember to write that code word that I shared with you about halfway through the video on your correction sheet in order to get full credit.